Hello everyone! Hello! Welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be making either a simple long tutorial on how to make models for Left 4 Dead 2 or it's going to be a short model. But I'm going to teach you a few ways, probably just like one or two ways on how to make a model. And we are going to follow all the steps needed to make a model, which it's not too hard, but if you're starting out and you're a beginner and you don't know how to make models, this is a good substitute for making models. Okay, so what we're first going to want to do is, let's see, I want to make Master Chief Coach. And yes, this will probably be uploaded to the workshop when I'm done after. I want to make Master Chief Coach, right? So I go to Coach in the workshop. Boom, there's a bunch of Master Chiefs. Which one do I want? Maybe I want Halo Infinite Master Chief. Or maybe I just want Master Chief HD. I mean, this one looks pretty good, right? Maybe we want that one. Maybe we want Master Chief H4. I think I honestly want nah. Okay. I'm gonna take my model. This is the model I want. I want Master Chief HD, right? So what I'll do first is I'll subscribe to it. Boom. I'm already subscribed to it, but in case you're not, boom, hit subscribe. Now I would do this with a few limited mods, or it's gonna take a while whenever you load in Left 4 Dead for your mods to load in, because that's the process needed for this. Okay. Now, what's gonna happen is you're gonna want to open up Left 4 Dead, and yes, it'll take a bit. I'm probably not gonna cut out some things in this. It's probably just gonna be one long video, no cuts, no edits, no music, no anything like that. But yeah, okay, blah 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 blah. So I have my, don't mind this. I have my Master Chief model, right? Okay, good. We want to make sure that it's loaded in fully so that when you open it up in the workshop, it's good. Now, what we want to do is you want to make a folder wherever you want. That's up to you. And what you're going to want to do, create a folder, right? And you can name it whatever thing you want. Since I'm working on Master Chief, I'm going to get Master Chief Coach. So it's easy, right? And then now here's the other part. I'm gonna open up another tab. So we're gonna have boom that and then boom that. Now, whoops. Now we're gonna go to our add-ons in Left 4 Dead. In case you're wondering where that is, it's Left 4 Dead directory, Left 4 Dead, add-ons, and a workshop. Now, here's the thing. What you're gonna want to need, and I'll link it in the description just in case you don't have it. And it's pretty self-explanatory. In case what we need here, it's up to you, but it's what I choose to have. We need GCFscape. That's for extracting VPKs and whatnot. You're gonna want to need VTF edit if you want to edit the textures of the model you want, and you're gonna want to either use Crowbar or Left 4 Dead authoring tools. In my case, I'm going to be using Crowbar because I know Crowbar most, and it's just a lot simpler for me. So just in case you're wondering where that is, I will show you. Hold up in a minute. Okay, so we're going to look up GCFscape. This is GCFscape. You're going to want to go to this, and let's see, where's GCFscape? There it is, official download. Or you can go to GCFscape on Game Banana. I mean, Game Banana is more trustworthy, so I'll go to Game Banana. Okay, you're going to want to be at here, right? And you're going to want to do manual download. Now, you have nothing to be afraid of. It's a .exe. Now, I know that's scary because, virus or whatever. It's not a virus. It's clean. No virus detected. Manual download. In this case, I already have it downloaded, so I don't really need to launch it up again, but you know how it works. Boom, 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 start it up. Yes. Accept agreement, blah, 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 and then you know what else. I already have it installed, so you can just get it installed wherever or however you like. Once you're done with that, it should have these, and if it doesn't, then you're going to do open with, and GCFscape. And if you can't find it, you can choose an app on your PC, find wherever the location of GCFscape is, and select that, and then always. Now, what we have here is this. I'm gonna shrink it for you guys so you can see a little bit. Okay. Sorry. And if you're, it might, I might pause here and then because I might be getting messages on Discord and whatnot. Anyways, so I have this shrunk, right? Now, as you recall, we made our folder, Master Chief Coach. So what we're going to want to do, get models, get materials. You don't need to worry about the add-on image or info. You're going to want to drag materials and models to Master Chief Coach. Boom, right? Now it should be in there, and if it isn't, then just drag and drop it again. It's easy. Okay. Now what we're gonna want to do, don't mind this is just for our future mod that I'm gonna make. We're gonna want to make a decompile folder. Decompiled. Boom. Simple, right? Okay. Now it can have either weapons. Now, in case you're wondering, this is the materials folder. So anything in this is, it will have either the VGUI or the models, which is basically the textures for the model. So, you can name it whatever. Blah, 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 blah. I choose to make one folder. I don't like making two folders because, I don't know. Listen, I'll explain this to you whenever we get to it in the QC file. But for now, let's not worry about this. We're going to worry about this. Now, there's two things. You have survivors, which is your model, and you have weapons, and in here is the arms for the view models. So whenever they shoot and whatnot, whenever they use pills and whatnot, all that. Okay, now it'll be an MDL. So what we need for this is, we need crowbar for this. Crowbar, remember I mentioned that earlier. We need crowbar for this. Okay, let's go into here. Search crowbar. Boom. Oh, but it'll pop up like this, so let's not. We don't want that. Tool, Steam. Now you want to go here, Steam Community, crowbar, and this is the group. You can join it or not, whatever you like. I think I already have it. Download crowbar. Boom, 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 boom. You download crowbar. It should download. You're going to want to extract it and then open up the .exe. And then I'm pretty sure it'll set up everything you need. And in case it doesn't, you can just put it in the comments or DM me on my Discord and I will let you know. Oh fuck, not Discord, fuck. Crowbar. We want crowbar. So, in case you're wondering what crowbar is, you're going to need to do all this. Now, here's what you need to worry about. When you first start up crowbar and you don't know what you're doing with crowbar, you're going to want to set up your games. In this case, I have Left 4 Dead 2 set up and I want to set that up. So you're just going to go to your directory, find the leftfordead.exe, game info, studio.mld.exe, HLMV, Half-Life model viewer, hammer, and vpk.exe. That's all you need. That is all you need to find in your directory of Left 4 Dead wherever it is located. And once you're done with that, you should be good. Then you don't need to worry about download, unpack, preview. You don't need to worry about those. You need to worry about decompile. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the folder, which is this. We're gonna want to get our MDL. So you're gonna want to locate where your MDL is. For me, it's in the folder that we just made, which is decompiled. Or no, it's not in there. It's Master Chief Coach. What am I talking about? Boom. Models, survivors, coach. Double click. And it says it right up there, Master Chief. So this is how you know that we have the right model. This is how you know that we have the right model. Right? Alright. So now, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to our work folder. Now, if it's a subfolder, just put work folder. Just put work folder. Now, Our work folder is the decompiled thing, because that's where our work folder. Fuck, Jesus Christ! Our work folder is essentially the folder where the parts of the MDL model are gonna extract to. So we're gonna want to choose our decompiled, because then the model that we chose, it'll decompile into our decompiled folder. And you don't need to worry about anything over here, just leave it the way it is. And if you need to take a little screenshot of it, this is the one that I use. I don't mess with that because I don't really care about all this. But yeah, decompile. Boom, 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 boom. It was that easy. Okay. Now, we're going to want to lower that down. We're going to want to lower that down. Now, if we go to here, Master Chief, boom. We have all the stuff. Now, it might have more. You don't need to worry about your physics.smd. You don't need to worry about your .rvd. You don't need to worry about this. All you need to worry about is this, which is our QC file, and this SMD right here, because this is our main model. Now, you might be asking, what if I want to combine two models? What if instead of, of just like coloring over the model, I want to add another model to my model? So here's the case. I want this Master Chief model to not have the helmet. I want it to just have Coach's head, maybe under the helmet, or maybe no helmet at all. So this is where this also comes into play. We're going to get rid of this GCF file, go to here, and now here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a new folder. I'm just going to name it default coach, because this is our default stuff. Boom, coach. Right? Right. Now, we're going to want to make another decompiled folder in the coach model, or in the coach thing. Now, once you've done that, you're going to want to go back to your Left 4 Dead. Go to Left 4 Dead. Okay. Now what we're going to want to do is, since we have GCFscape, we're going to want to open this pack01 underscore directory. We're going to want to open that. Now this is the root of all files. So you don't need to worry about deleting anything or destroying anything in here. You'll be fine. Because you can't. So here's what we're going to want to do. Don't worry about the materials for this. We're just going to worry about the model. So models, survivors, and you don't need to worry about this anim stuff. All you need to worry about is this. So here's the thing. If you're working with Left 4 Dead models, it'll literally just be in Left 4 Dead, right? You don't need to worry about that. So you have your Coach, Gambler, Ellis, Rochelle. So Coach, Nick, Ellis, Rochelle. And now here's the thing. If you're working with Left 4 Dead 1 models, I'll get to that soon. I'll probably make another part of the video in that. Or I'll probably just leave that out for now. I'll probably just go across it quickly. So here's the thing. If you want to work on Left 4 Dead 1 models, you're going to want to go to Left 4 Dead 2, DLC 2, pack. Now here's, oh fuck, it's not in here. Now here's the thing. I don't recommend using this, because here's the thing. Left 4 Dead 1 models, it's very complicated. Since the last stand update, a lot of animation models have been fucked. So what I usually do is this. If I want to work on a Left 4 Dead 1 model, since the casual ones are broken, I'm going to want to go to this. Jiggle Bones. And now you're going to want to find, where is it? Cuba. This guy, Cuba. You're going to want to go to this mod, Jiggle Bone Attachments, and these are the mods you're going to want to use. So extract these into your decompiled mod, into your decompiled folder, because these are the base mods you're going to want to use. Don't use the ones from the Left 4 Dead base, because those animations are glitched. I would consider using these. And if you don't love the Jiggle Bone attachment, we'll focus on that later. This video will probably be like an hour long, which I hope not, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to want to go back to our our Left 4 Dead, pack directory, models, survivors, and we're going to want to extract my coach model. Coach, and put in the coach. Okay, now here's what we're going to want to do. go back to crowbar, get our coach model from the coach MDL, go into here, coach, decompiled, boom. Okay. Now you don't need to worry about these LODs. Don't worry about them. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get to the part where we have to do the actual hard work. If you thought that was hard, no, we're going to get into the hard work. It's not that hard, but we're going to want to use Blender for this. Blender. It's in Steam. You can get it for free. It's easy. Yeah. Don't worry about this. Click off it. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to learn a lot of basics with Blender. So, if you press A, that selects everything. If you press on this and then you hold shift while pressing that, selects that, selects that. If you press control, selects one, well, control doesn't really do anything. You can all select it like that. If you want to deselect one thing, hold control, boom, deselects that. Delete, that deletes it. Control L, we're going to figure out what that does later. Most of the things you don't need to worry about though. So we're going to, oh yeah, I will note, since this new Blender update, it has caused a little bit of problems with importing source model stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to need another tool for this, which is for Blender specifically, source tools Blender. All right, we're going to want to go to here. Yes, it is here, I believe. steamreview.org, Blender source tools. Download. And it tells you the installation right there. So you can take a screenshot of that whenever you like to. And it'll say right there, keep. You don't need to worry about that. Boom, 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 boom. Installation is right there. So that's how you install that. Now, if you're dumb and you don't want to pay attention to that, it's easy. You go to Edit, Preferences, Install, and you find it, Blender Source Tools, blah, 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 blah. And then it'll send it right there. Boom. You want to check the plus, or check the mark. Okay. Now here we go. Import, boom. We're going to want to go to the coach mod. Whoops. Let me find it here. It should be in here. We're going to locate to it. Boom, 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 boom. Now, we're going to want to load up our coach model. Do that. Master Chief Coach. Let's load up Master Chief Coach. Actually, no. We're going to load up regular coach. So we're going to do that instead. Don't worry about the LODs, worry about this. Boom. Now, since, don't worry about this. It's a weird glitch that Blender just had with its new update. You should be fine. Okay. So this is everything. This is everything we have. If you're wondering why, like, his textures aren't loaded in, because we have to manually put those textures in the shading, which, you don't need to worry about. Okay. We're going to go to layout. Here we are in layout. Now, so this armature. Armature is where this model is connected to the skeleton. The skeleton is where you can move the bones like this. Boom, 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 boom. Now, the way on how you move the bones is if you go up here. We're in object mode right now, so we can't move anything, right? We can only move it like this. Or we can only like scale it like this. If we want to move the bones, we simply go to pose mode. And boom, look at that. Coach is moving his arms. How cool. Good job, Coach. Okay. Now, here's the other thing I'm going to teach you about. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to go to modeling because it's a bit weirder in layout. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Yeah, no, we should be fine. just looks a lot different. Okay, I'm going to teach you what Control L does. Control L selects everything that is linked with this. So anything that's connected to this little vertice, which is part of the body, boom, it'll get selected. Now, this isn't selected to the body, so that's why I didn't select that. This also isn't connected to the body. Same with that. These are different. These are not part of the body, which is why they did not get selected. Okay. In relations, it is also paired to the skeleton. Now, I would take this off for now because if you're doing stuff like scaling it, then you don't have to worry about the bones and whatnot. Okay, so we're going to go to our import. Import SMD. Now, here's the thing. We're going to be posing our Master Chief Coach with the regular coach. So we're going to delete this. Boom. Don't worry about, all of that and whatnot. Now, don't worry about this. Click the X. Boom. So it doesn't have an armature, so we don't have to worry about it moving anywhere if we're moving our Master Chief model. Boom. Boom. Master Chief Coach. Oh, wait. No, it's in decompiled. Forgot. Reference. Don't worry about that. Boom, 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 boom. Now, your model may be T-posing or maybe A-posing like actual coach here is doing, or they might just be doing this, whatever you call it. Now, we're going to make sure that since he's not posed upright with our coach, we're going to pose him upright. Now, you don't need to worry about little things like this sticking out as long as, he's positioned right. So, if we want to remove the visor, which, maybe I want to remove the visor. Boom. Oh, yeah, right. So, maybe I want to remove the visor, and I can't because, it's linked to literally everything, right? What I'll have to do is we're going to have to manually delete it, since I don't know if there's any other way to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to select every vertex here. Boom. Select everything we don't want that's a part of the visor. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. 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 Okay, well that looks a little bit stupid, but you know what I mean. Okay. What we're going to do here is we're going to get rid of coach a bit so we can see what we're looking at. Boom. I just copy and pasted him so I can paste him back whenever I'm done. That's Control C and Control V to paste. Okay. So I don't want the helmet, right? Maybe I don't want the helmet because maybe your model might be covering the damn thing. Okay. We may need textures for this. May need textures. Oh, no. Never mind. We're fine. So here's the thing. It's going to be a little tricky to know what you're deleting if you don't have the actual textures loaded in. So that's what we're going to do. Don't worry about modeling right now. We're going to go to this. And we're going to go over here to our Master Chief Coach, Materials, Models, Survivors, Master Chief Coach. Boom. Now we're going to want to double click this. If you have VTF edit, then you'll be fine. If you don't, go to VTF edit. Go to right here. Right here. NEMS tools. And install. Wait, no. Yeah, this is VTF edit right here. So you're just gonna want to do install, and you'll be fine. That's literally it to install VTF edit. And then you'll do all the location stuff and whatnot. And once you have VTF edit, you can open up the textures now. So what we're gonna want to do is, it's not gonna work if we import this texture because it's a VTF file. Blender only accepts JPEGs and PNGs and whatnot. So we're gonna import this as a JPEG. Export. You see here, boom. We're going to want to import it as, you can either import it as JPEG or PNG. I prefer JPEG since there's nothing missing in here. JPEG. Boom. Go back. And we're going to want to do the same for the others. Now, in this case, you don't want to export something like this because it's not going to matter to the model. So, don't worry about that. The visor, I guess I'll export this because we might need it. And then we're going to go back to shared. Oh, yep. Look at all this. Yep. Okay. Let's go to here. Actually, no. I think it would be fine. Since Master Chief is all just one model, we can go here. We can go here. Don't worry about your Left4 Dead. Downloads. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to close this really quick. And we're going to get our Master Chief model and we're going to go to shading. Okay. Let's go here. Master Chief base. Use nose. We're going to want to move your Master Chief thingy over here. So what I did is I just dragged the texture that I imported as a JPEG and extracted it into this, literally into this. Now, color, link up with base color, and boom. Boom. Literally beautiful. And since I exported the visor too, boom. Visor, drag and drop, boom. Boom. Now it may look a bit weird depending or whatever, but you'll be fine. Don't worry about that. Now, if you go to modeling, it's not here. We can't see our textures, right? Wrong. Boom. You click on this, boom. That's not to see your textures. Boom, that's to see your textures. Okay. So now we can know what we're deleting. Boom. Let's get rid of this visor because we don't need it. We don't need our visor. I don't care about the visor. So we don't need to worry about all this. Actually, we do, right? Because the visor's important. No. Not in my case, I don't care. Oops. We're gonna want to delete that. Delete that. Hold on. I need to charge my headset because my headset is not charged. Excuse me, I'm sorry. This is unprofessional. If it'll even charge. Hold on. Okay. Sorry for that. Interruptions. Okay. I'm gonna just delete the visor. Boom. Now, if you're tired of deleting it, like little by little, do this. We're gonna want to go here. It selects a whole chunk, and it deletes a whole chunk of stuff that we don't need. Now, it may do it like that. We only deleted this thing right here, right? And it deleted, you know, and if you delete it, boom, it does that. Oh yeah, first of all, when we're deleting vertices, we're gonna do delete vertices. Don't worry about everything else. Little things like this are a lot trickier. So, boom, 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 delete, boom, boom, delete, boom, 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 boom. I probably should have chosen a different Master Chief model, but this one we'll have to do. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to delete whatever the hell that is. I think we deleted it. We're fine. At least I hope so. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'm not rocking with the helmet. So, I'll just delete the entire helmet. Boom. Gotta be careful not to delete the neck. Because the neck's a vital piece of the helmet, or a vital piece of the armor. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. It's very tedious to delete all this, I will admit, because, you know, it just sucks to be deleting so much and whatnot. Delete this. Boom. We just need to delete that, 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 boop, 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 boop. I think we're almost done here. Yeah, it looks like everything deleted. If you missed a spot, I would go over that and check it again. Okay, so with the helmet gone, he's still not positioned the right way, right? Because this is how Coach is positioned. So we're gonna want to make sure Coach isn't attached to any skeleton here, and make sure that only Master Chief is. Good. So now here comes the posing part. If he looks mostly positioned right, then you should be good. But in my case, he's not really, positioned right. So we're gonna fix that. Boom, we're gonna lower the torso down. And look at the neck. See, look at this neck. The neck looks weird here. So we're gonna scale it. Scale, boom, 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 boom. You scale it that way, boom. So it fits the neck. Perfect. Okay. Maybe we want to move these a little in closer, so we can do that. Okay. Now, as you can see, Coach's body is covering up most of the armor, but that's fine because it's still aligned with Coach. So don't worry about that. All right, let's move this down. Oh, yep. Oh, gotta position it. All right, there we go. Now, still gotta position it a little further. A little more further forward. Boom. So that's basically matched up with the arm. So now, we want to position this down. Ooh, yep. And you're probably wondering, wait a minute, but his hand is kind of like larger than Coach's. So we're going to shrink that. Boom. And boom. Yep, there we go. Perfect. See, now over here, the legs aren't really, aligned perfectly. So we're going to align them. Boom. Align them. Boom. Fine. Perfect. Do that. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. Making sure it just looks perfect. Okay. That seems about right. So now we're going to get this arm and make sure this arm's fine. If you want, you can also just immediately work on the hands, but we're going to get to that in a minute. Boom. And the way you know, because sometimes you'll be picking that, right? You'll pick this circle and it's not moving anything, right? Because it's like, what the hell? So you're going to want to double click it again. If it doesn't move, if it doesn't click the right circle, click it again. And that's how you know you clicked it right. Because it shows it right there. Those little dots, that's how you know it's connected. Boom. Boom. Yep, move it that way so it aligns a bit. Okay. So here we go with the hand. The hand's a little bit more tricky. Also very tedious, I will admit. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah. Okay. So now we have to do the trouble of making sure that his hand fits, right? Because you can see that his fingers aren't aligned with actual Coach's fingers. So we need to make sure that his fingers are aligned with Coach's. So let's do that. Let's do that. You might have to do some readjusting here in case it's not looking right to you. Do a little bit of that, do a little bit of that. Let's get this part, because it's connected to that hand. And since it's connected to that hand, we're going to want to do this. Okay. We're going to want to shrink it down, shrink it down. Okay. Since, you know, all these hands are getting in the way, I'm going to move them a little bit over here. Move you. I don't even know what you are connected to. We don't need to worry about that. Move you. Move you. And so you're fine, because you're the pinky finger. So, rotate it. Oh, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Boom. Oh, whoops. It's not aligned. It's not perfectly aligned. Okay, do that. Do a little bit of that. Boom. Perfect. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be a little bit out of sorts, but as long as you have it almost right, then you're good. Since, hold on. This is bugging me. There we go. See, you see how it looks a little bit more curved? We can move it there, and it doesn't look so curved. And that's what we want in some cases. We want it to not look like that. So we do a little bit of that. We do a little bit of that. All right, move it down. Boom. Move it back. Whoops, I didn't do it right. Move it this one back because it's the far top one. We want to position it right. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Okay. Now, we're going to get this finger. We're going to want to move that down. Oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. And that one should be correct. It's not looking correct, correct it. Boom. That was easy because it was basically aligned already. And we get, I don't even know what this one is. This one is it, okay. Oh, yep, 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 yep. Do a little bit of this. Turn. Turn, 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 turn. Turn till you burn. Okay. Move it down, move it down. Boom. Move that down. Boom. Hell yeah. Alright. All that is down is moved. I'll probably do a speed lapse or a time lapse or whatever of that. Now we have the thumb. Now here's the thing. This is only one hand. We still have to get through. Hold on. If it doesn't look right, make sure to reposition it, because repositioning it so it looks semi good is always important. There we go. Okay. Now keep in mind, we still have to do this hand, and we're not even done with this hand. So let's get to work. I'll probably do a time lapse again. That's one hand done. Now we have the rest. Let's do this hand. Good. All right. We have everything positioned up. So what we're gonna want to do now is make sure it looks positioned up. If it doesn't, and you need to readjust some things, then do that. But if it looks all good to you, then what we're gonna want to do is this: don't delete the bone since we're done with it. Just convert it to mesh, then delete the bone. Because if you don't do that, here's what it'll look like. If you don't do that, here's what it'll look like. If we just delete the bone, boom, it goes back to T-posing. So convert it to mesh. Always make sure to do that. Then delete the bone. Now, what are we gonna do about this? Coach still has his regular outfit on. We're gonna copy the Master Chief outfit, delete that. Now here's what's gonna come. Here's what's gonna come into play. But we're just gonna make sure that we delete everything around the neck because we only want the head part. We don't want the arms. We don't want anything else. Make sure where you're deleting the vertices so you don't accidentally delete inside the head. And if you need to, make a save just in case you're worried about doing something wrong. If you're like worried about like that. If you're worried about like and accidentally like deleting a vertex and you not knowing, then always make sure to have a save so you know what you deleted and so you can fix it next time. I'm actually gonna do that right now. I'm gonna put it as Coach Master Chief. Boom. Okay. Save Blender. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Now all we need is I'm going to actually do a noise suppression. Okay. Okay. So we're just deleting a few of these. Whoops. I want to put it to that. Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah, because I forgot I didn't actually add textures to Coach. So delete everywhere around the neck because that's what I want for the Master Chief model. If you're doing this and you only want like the hands and you can save the hands and whatnot, you can do that. I only want the neck, so I'm just gonna get the neck part. Let's delete that. Boom, delete all this. I'll delete all this because it's not needed. Why are you here? You're taking up so much space. It's still connected. Hold on, give it a minute. We're gonna disconnect that. Don't be disconnected. Or don't be connected, sorry. Let's delete the chain. We don't want the chain. Alright, now we're good. See, we've deleted everything around the neck. So if I just press Control L, then it won't select the neck because we've deleted everything that's connected to the neck. So we can just delete. Boom. Easy. And I'm going to delete this too because we don't need a holster for Master Chief. Master Chief Coach is the badass man. Boom. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now here's the thing. You may have deleted something like this. We need to go back and make sure that we find out what that was. Oh, yep. There's this little thing. Now we can delete it. Boom. Now we're in the business. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. Okay. Now we delete these. Because again, you want to make sure that in a case where you accidentally delete something, we don't want to accidentally delete something. We want to make sure everything's fine. Now, you may have these little lines. Those are just little things. You don't need to worry about those. But if it, is bugging you, you can just delete them. That. Boom, boom. Whoops. Boom, boom, boom. Because, again, those little dots don't matter much. They're not going to affect the model. I mean, They're just there to connect some vertices, but if you don't like them and you just want to delete them, delete them. Okay, we only have the head now, right? We're good, right? No, wrong. We don't just combine the models now. We gotta make sure that aligns with our model. So let's delete this little extra bit that's not right, or that's not looking right at least. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yep. Okay. Okay. Apparently that's not selecting. I don't know why that's not selecting. Select already. Okay. And there we go. Is it aligned? No, it is not. That's a problem. So we're going to delete one more layer. Make sure you don't delete too much, because we still need a little bit. Don't delete too much, guys. Alright. We have this little bit of layer. Delete that. And we should be fine. Is that aligned with our model now? You can see a little bit sticking out, but that'll be fine. That'll do. This will have to do. Don't worry about that. We'll address that in a bit. So, oh my god, why does he look like that? He looks so stupid. What the hell? I don't know why he looks like that. It'll probably look better in game. Hopefully. Okay, now we're gonna want to get this. Shift, click on Coach, join. Boom. Now, what we're gonna want to do is we want to connect these little dots here. We want to make sure that no glitch like this happens where Coach's head or neck is sticking out, because it's dumb. It's stupid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect these little parts with the model so it looks nice. Okay. Or if you want, you don't have to worry about that. But I would consider worrying about it. Pretty important. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. So many vertices. Sorry. Okay. Let's just delete these little things. Let's delete these. Make sure you don't go overboard, because going overboard is bad. Okay. Connect this. Merge vertices at last. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. You see that? Boom. Shit's done. Oh, fuck. Whoops. Last. Now we're just gonna connect these along the way to make sure that they look good. Whoops. Connect. Last. Boom, 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 boom. Merge. Boom, 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 boom. Merge. Delete that, delete that, delete that, because we don't care about that. Okay. Now we're gonna want to get all this at last. Boom. See that shit? Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. At last. Boom, boom, boom. At last. Boom, 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 boom. At last. If you're hearing really loud thumping noises, those are my fucking upstairs neighbors, because they are noisy. Alright, good. It is all connected, as you can see. It is all merged, which is good, because Coach looks like he's ready for battle. Even though he looks fucking stupid. But, you know. Now you're probably thinking, after we're done here, right? This is the final end to this, right? No. No, it's not. We have a lot more to get done. Like this. Weight painting. Now, if you don't know what weight painting is, hold on. First of all, let's get our bone back in. So we're going to go to our default Coach model. Decompiled, the one with the LODs. Let's get rid of this Coach because we don't need them. We already used them. Yeah, okay. Now, you probably think that's over, right? Nah. We're gonna go to weight painting. Now, you can either do this two ways. You can either do automatic weights, which it won't be perfect, or you can do manual weights, which, you know, also is just time consuming, so I don't know why you would do that. Um, we're gonna go to here. Now these are where all the bones are. Now, if you see it red, that means that bone has been colored in already to its proper thing, right? So there's this little thing here, that's a bone. This is connected to that bone. And the more we go up, that bone is connected to this part of the body. This calf is connected to that part of the body. That knee is, wait, no, that calf is connected to, yeah, no, it is. Okay, good. This quad is connected to that, and so forth. You know the drill. Since, you know, most of the models you'll get from Left 4 Dead 2, they're already colored in for Left 4 Dead. They're good to go. They're good. They're good to go. So, you know, we want to go to here. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure everything is colored in. Looks all colored in to me. Now, some stuff like this will be just straight up blue. Now, blue means there's no, you know, there's no, like, it's not attached to anything. And in some cases, like this attachment banded arm, don't worry about that, because that is not a part of the model. We don't need to worry about that. It's not important. Same with this. The attachment, we don't need to worry about that. Forward, we don't need to worry about that. We just need to worry about the ones that say valve bipped dot bip. Worry about those. Don't worry about the valve bipped dot forward or the valve bip dot attachments or all those. The ones that are usually lowercase, you don't need to worry about. The ones that are uppercase, worry about. And if everything looks fine to you and you think it's good to go, then it's good to go. Like, what more can you say? Everything looks fine. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, looks good to me. Now, if you're not sure it looks good, what we're going to want to do here is we're going to do import. We're going to go over here. If you're not sure it looks good, don't worry about it, because we're going to go here. This is the coach model that we've been using as the base, right? So, you're going to want to join, you're going to want to get this and join them. So, you can make sure it's all aligned, looks all aligned to me. Yep, 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 looks all aligned to me, looks all good. And if you're sure that it looks fine, then you can delete coach here. And if it selects some parts over here, then you just want to click off. And you just want to click that, Control L, which is to get everything that's linked to it. Boom. Oh yeah, boom. Get rid of that because we don't need the mouth. Okay. Now it'll say it's over here. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we should be fine. Now, as you can see, we have all these collections, and our original coach model didn't have the 0, so delete the 0. Everything in here you don't need to worry about, so don't worry about that. But yeah, make sure your armature is attached to the skeleton, which in this case it's attached to this skeleton. Make sure in relations its parent is the skeleton. Don't worry about anything else here. The skeleton is what we need to worry about, right? Okay, skeleton. So we're gonna move this up here. Coach model merged over here. Boom, delete everything else that we don't need. What is that? Okay, apparently something else is taking its place. Like, what the hell? I don't know what else is taking its place. What else is taking its place? I need to find out what that is. Okay, so apparently, since Blender's new 4.1 update, it broke everything. So what you're gonna want to do is you're just gonna want to go to beta, and it'll be on none, but switch it to 4.0, and you should be able to export things. So you should be fine. We last left off here, so we're gonna hopefully finally be able to actually, yeah, okay, good. See, it finally was able to do that. Okay, now we're good. Make sure it's connected to the bone. Okay, yeah. Okay, now go to our export, boom. And it should say right there that it exported. Now, we go over here. This is our coach model, decompiled. Delete all the LODs. Now, this is our QC file that I told you about, remember? Open this up. I know, flashbang. Jesus Christ. Don't worry about everything here. Except if it has LOD, we deleted the LOD, so we're going to delete that. And it should be good. Now, as you can see, the Master Chief material is from a different mod, so we're going to need to go back, go to Coach, Tanky Wanky, Master Chief Coach, no, decompiled, because that's what the QC file is. Okay. Now, there's two Coach files. This is our default one, and this is our Master Chief one. So basically, this is the Master Chief one that we just took from. So, get this, CD materials, control, and R1 has CD materials. Don't worry about anything else here. Boom. Control S, which is to save it. You can, oh yeah, I'm using Notepad++, but you can just use regular Notepad for this. So there's that. And now what we're going to want to do is we're going to go to crowbar again, compile. Right? We're going to want to go to our coach, decompiled, QC, compile. Looks like everything's finished. And it did say here, compiling, check above for any errors. If you don't have any errors, then you're good. So let's go back here. So now we have our file exported, right? So we should be good. If it's not, double check your weight painting or double check where the bone placement is. Yeah, okay. So we're going to want to go to Master Chief Coach, Models, Survivors. That's where, you know, that's where we're going to replace. We're going to replace those files with our new file that with our new mod that we just made. So, since we're trying to find out where our model got exported, and it'll say it'll say right here in crowbar, our games model folder. So we're going to want to go to wherever that is. And I know where that is. So add-ons, Left 4 Dead, models, survivors, boom. Drag and drop, replace. Should be good. Yep, all right. Now we're going to want to go to pack. This is just the way I do it. This is the way I make sure to check if everything's perfect or not. Chief Coach, boom. Pack. Good. Make sure it's good. All right, now we're going to get this. Control C. Paste into our add-ons. Now, we're going to want to start up Left 4 Dead, right? Because we want to make sure everything's in order. Now, since we have our own Master Chief model, we're going to want to get rid of this one. So this one isn't blocking our new model that we just made. So let's go to our single player, add-on, Tamtara, which is where I used to test out everything else. You don't need to worry about this. Let's go Nick so we can test out our model. Alright. It'll take a bit to load in. I think we're reaching the end of this video. If I ever do a Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 1 is basically the same thing as what we're doing here. In view models, it's basically the same thing too. So, looks like that might be the end of our video. I'll teach you guys in the next video how to edit the textures. Now, you see, I have my view models turned all the way down, but I'll turn it up, and I'll turn on. Nah, we'll keep the crosshair off. Don't worry about that little lady. Hi, little lady. Anyways, here's where we can test out to make sure our mod's working. So we look at Coach. An absolute Chad. Now you can see it's glitching out a little bit there, right? We don't want that. We want Coach to be perfect, right? We want him to look presentable. So make sure everything over here is good. All of his textures are there. Yep. Let's test this. He looks fine right there. Looks fine there. And he looks fine right there. Now, there's also ways to import bile, because you have to import bile manually into your textures. Okay, let's make sure that Coach has the bile textures. Coach. Now you can see he doesn't have it. He only has it on his face, right? We want to make sure he has it on his body too. So, we're going to exit. Let's go to this. Oh yeah, since we saw that little clipping issue, let's go ahead and fix that. Now, this is where weight painting comes into play. Weight painting. Now, we want to get that one part that was clipping. So we want to go to the part where that might have been clipping. We can see where that is. It is somewhere around here. Yep. So let's go up here. Let's go to the neck area. Looks almost fine. We want to make sure it's on pace though. So I'm going to teach you the weight painting. If it's 1,000, it'll be red, meaning it'll be a guarantee. It'll be guaranteed to like be on there. Strength means it can determine how strong it is. So if you go from here, it'll be light blue, which means it'll barely affect whatever bone you put it on. If it's red, it'll really affect the bone that's put on. Let's find the neck again. Let's go to strength. 297. So you see how it's painting light, it's not painting very, very deep. And that's a good thing, because we want to make sure it doesn't do that. Paint it, paint that, paint. Looks fine to me. Oh, we got a little bit of an issue over here. Let's go ahead and fix that. Back that one up. There we go. Weight paint. Let's export. Let's compile again. Now here's the thing. If you're tired of seeing how it looks like in game, like if you're tired of like having to go back and forth, what I'd recommend is this. We go into our decompiled. That's the wrong one. And we just have to change this simple thing to make sure it works in our Half-Life editor. Let's do cock. What? No. Let's do Coke. Okay. Don't worry about that. We'll fix that issue later once we find out the clipping issue. So, compile. Using view. Now, this will give us the Half-Life model viewer so we can see the clipping issue again. And we want to make sure it's like an easier way, so you don't have to keep going in game. I mean, it's not really that different, but you know. Give it a sec to load in. Now, it has error textures. Don't worry about that, as long as you make sure that the clipping issue is not there. So we're gonna go to idle standing pistol. Or I think it was calm pistol. And you can see it is not clipping. But you can see this little weird issue where you don't see the thing. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that into our thing. We know that the clipping issue is done, so we can return it back to coach. So we can compile it again. Alright. Now the textures don't go along with the compiling, so we don't need to worry about that. So to fix that, the bile issue, so we have bile. Let's go over here. So you're gonna want to get this patch, dump that, copy, and let's paste it all the way up here. Now you're gonna want to do that for everything that doesn't have the thing on it. Not for this. For the it shouldn't have that. We should be fine with that. Let's check over here. It's not on that. Let's fix that. I don't know why that's... I don't know why that's that. Okay, let's just fix that simple issue, because that's weird. Okay. Let's go to diff, put it on that. And I'm saving it every time so it knows that it has it. Diff. Boom. Just keep putting it on everything. Boom. Diff. Let's move you guys back. Move you back, move you back. And everything's good. Looks like it's good. Okay. So now that we have everything here fine, since we already compiled it, let's go to our models, survivors. Let's see. Coach. And let's put it in our models for the Master Chief Coach. Boom. Replace. Let's pack it. Let's go to our add-ons. Drag and drop. Replace. And let's load up Left 4 Dead again. Okay. Alright, let's check on Tumtara. Are the bile textures there? And is the clipping issue fixed? Hopefully it's fixed. If it isn't and you need to go fix it again, I forgot to add the issue where it fixes, you know, whatever, and blah, 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 blah. Okay. That seems to be fixed. Yeah. I mean, when you shove, it does a little bit of a glitch. But besides that, it looks ready to go. Now let's check if our bile texture works. If our bile texture works now, which it should. And you can see it does. Our bile texture does indeed work. So, again, as you can see, I addressed the issue where, like, you can see, like, his... Oh, okay, coach, stop. Okay, you can see that one part of the texture that I addressed, which made him, you know, like you can see a little bit on. You can see that like his textures are a little bit weird there. So if you want to fix that too, which, it can be a big problem in some situations, we're going to go back to our texturing. We're going to go to Master Chief Coach, Materials, Models, blah, 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 blah. And in the base, we're going to add, what was it? Let me see. Let me find it. It is, if I can even find it. Okay. I think I can find it. Hold on. It was no coal. No coal. Right? No coal. Let me see. Okay. Okay, this is what it is. We're gonna want to put that. Boom. And that should work. So we don't have to see that weird texture issue. Let's pack it again. This is if you're like really into like detailing it, so make sure that your model is perfect. But if you don't really care about something like that, then you're basically ready to publish it, which I will show you how to do that soon too. Okay. Okay, single player. Tara. Alright, we loaded in. The issue did not fix itself, but it's fine. Because it still looks good. We still did our job in making sure that, he looks good. So, we have our model. Maybe I want to take a screenshot of it so it looks good, right? So I can edit it to the front page or whatever. That's not the right one. It is 0. So we have no arms. Now what I'd do is I'd get coach, take a screenshot. Now you can use whatever editing software you use to edit the preview image. Personally, I use Krita because I like Krita. Krita's good. And it's basically what I always use. So give it a bit. It is loading in. There we go. This is what we're going to be using as our preview image. We're going to want to go to our screenshots. You can find where that is if you scroll down in your Left4 Dead, and it'll just show you screenshots. Okay. I'm gonna copy this border so I can use it for the border that I'm using. Boom. And see all the dusty stuff? Maybe we just want to remove it. So we click that. Boom. Removing it. This is what I'm just using Krita because I like it for the preview images. So drag and drop, new layer. Fit coach in. Looks good to me. Save as. I'm gonna just save it as that. And then when we're done, we can go to publish. We have our title, blah, 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 blah. I'll name it Master Chief Coach. Add description, blah, 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 blah. Content file. Now the content file is our VPK, which is the Master Chief one. So this one right here, Master Chief Coach. We're gonna just drag and drop that into the content file. And we're gonna get our preview image over here. Circle, survivors, coach, models, public, publish. and then it'll take a while, and then it'll publish, and then you can add more screenshots later. But that is the basics of how to make a model for Left 4 Dead. Um, Maybe sometime soon I'll make one for Infected or for the View model or for Left 4 Dead 1 survivors. But Left 4 Dead 1 is basically the same thing as Left 4 Dead 2, which shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, that is the making on that is how to make your Left 4 Dead 2 model. If you have any if you have any ideas, or not any ideas, if you have any questions, you can join the Discord and I will get on it right away, or I will try my best to help you in DMs through whatever social I have. So thank you for watching.